Did you know that in the heart of the Pacific Ocean lies a strange island nation where life is green, safe, and equipped with all the necessary infrastructure, ready for both tourists and those looking to settle down long-term? Even more special, this island nation is closer to the United States than you might think, just about a 30-minute flight away. Not only that, but it also holds mysterious and unique aspects that few have ever spoken about. Here, young men seeking recognition as real men must go through a brief relationship with a girl, but it has to be done quietly. And what about the women? In Samoa, people say there's a special treatment that makes everyone want to be a woman. You can buy cars here for up to 5 times cheaper than in the United States, even for the same model. The overall cost of living is only about 40% of what it is in the United States, and it's even 30% cheaper than the island nation of Seychelles, which we've explored before. Without further ado, let's discover Samoa in today's travel documentary and uncover the mysteries that have never been revealed. The Samoan Islands, located in the South Pacific, are part of the Polynesian region. If you didn't know, Polynesia is one of the 3 major cultural and geographical regions of Oceania, along with Melanesia and Micronesia. Polynesia is shaped by 3 high points: Hawaii to the north, New Zealand to the southwest, and the mysterious Easter Island to the southeast. Right in the middle of this triangle lies the Samoan Islands, which are divided into 2 distinct parts. To the west is the independent nation of Samoa, while to the east is American Samoa, a United States territory managed by the United States just 43.5 miles apart. So when you talk about Samoa, be sure to clarify which Samoa you're referring to in order to avoid confusion. Are you wondering why there's a United States territory here, even though it's 4,800 miles away and about a 10-hour flight from the United States? Or why the United States hasn't renamed American Samoa to prevent confusion with the island nation of Samoa? If so, hit subscribe to the Life channel and leave a comment so we can discuss more. You can even experience something exciting here: time travel. Yes, you heard that right. For example, you can celebrate the New Year in Samoa, then take a 30-minute flight to American Samoa and celebrate the New Year again, as American Samoa is 24 hours behind its neighbor. Today, the island nation of Samoa consists of 10 prominent islands, nestled in the crystal-clear waters of the Pacific Ocean. Covering about 1,093 square miles, Samoa is nearly 2.5 times larger than New York City, and 4 times the size of Disneyland in California. However, the population here is only about 222,000 people. Notably, the number of Samoans worldwide reaches up to 688,000. Meaning only 1/3 of the Samoan population remains in Samoa. So, where have the other 2/3 gone? In fact, more Samoans live outside Samoa than within it. Specifically, 37.8% reside in New Zealand, 29.7% in the United States, 11.4% in American Samoa, and 5% in Australia. However, those living abroad send money back home to support their families, with remittances accounting for up to 20% of the country's GDP. When you arrive in Upolu, the heart of Samoa, especially in Apia, the capital and only city, you'll find a vibrant and energetic community. Life in Samoa will surely surprise you with its uniqueness. The women here stand out with their natural beauty, sun-kissed skin, thick, shiny hair and big eyes, always welcoming you with bright smiles. Interestingly, Samoan women often have larger and stronger physiques, as traditional beliefs hold that bigger body shapes are more beautiful. Another fascinating cultural trait is the habit of wearing flowers in their hair. You'll often see women pinning hibiscus flowers or wearing bright floral hats. However, these floral hats symbolize status, and only those in certain positions within the community are allowed to wear them. You can't miss the lava skirts, which reach down to the ankles or knees and are often adorned with patterns. But it's not just the women who wear them, everyone does. Yes, even the men. Whether they are teachers, doctors, police officers, or regular folks, Samoan men wear skirts similar to women's clothing, paired with flip-flops. In many families, it's common to see both spouses wearing the same lava skirt as a symbol of equality and practicality. What do you think of these skirts? Would you like to try wearing one? If so, comment 4. If not, comment 5. If you've ever been to Samoa, one thing you'll notice is the boundless joy of the women here. They genuinely seem happy all the time, everywhere. But it's not just the warm, tropical breeze or the lush greenery, it's the culture. Despite being a small island nation, Samoa stands out as a beacon of gender equality. In fact, women are often prioritized in ways that seem far removed from many other countries. Take Olivia, a traveler from the United States, as an example. She was amazed to see how comfortable the women in Samoa seemed, being cared for by the men in their families. On her second day in Samoa, Olivia jokingly remarked that the only manual labor she saw a woman doing was sweeping the yard, and even that was done calmly in bright floral skirts on a meticulously maintained lawn that seemed free of leaves or debris. Meanwhile, the men were busy with work. They chopped wood, prepared meals, climbed trees for coconuts, made coconut cream, a staple in Samoan cuisine, crafted wooden furniture, and even carved intricate designs into local artworks. But don't be mistaken. Samoan women are not lazy. They play a central role in raising children and maintaining family happiness. They are intelligent and hard-working, actively supporting their husbands through household chores, managing finances, or even running small businesses to contribute to family stability. Their work may not always be visible to tourists, but it is essential for the harmony and rhythm of life in Samoa. This is why families here are incredibly happy. What do you think about these families? Are you more impressed by the women or the men? If it's the beautiful women who inspire you, comment 3. If it's the hardworking men, comment 10. In Samoa, forgetting your wife's birthday is not just a simple oversight, it can have serious consequences. Unlike in other countries where forgetting your wife's birthday might just make her sad or lead to a late celebration, in Samoa, if a wife has clear evidence and decides to report it, the husband might have to pay a significant fine. But what happens if this happens a second time? If you want to know, comment 14, and we'll share more in the comments. Now, let's talk about young men in Samoa. They must undergo a unique ritual to prove their readiness to be considered real men. This test involves engaging in a brief relationship with a local girl. However, this must be kept a secret between the two and never disclosed to anyone. When you visit Samoa, you'll quickly notice that while this island nation is steadily developing its economy, life here feels surprisingly abundant and fulfilling. Take the roads, for example. Among the cars of all shapes and ages zipping by, you'll spot something truly unique: the iconic public buses of Samoa. These buses are not just a means of transportation, they are moving works of art. Each one is painted in vibrant, eye-catching colors like lime green, bright yellow, fiery red, and deep ocean blue. Decorated with traditional Samoan patterns, such as tropical flowers, the sun, the sea, and cultural symbols, they stand out against the island's natural beauty. Some even have quirky names or bold phrases painted on the sides, giving each one a unique personality. Many buses are equipped with LED lights and play the latest island hits, making every ride feel like a party on wheels. If you want to try it out, a ride will only cost you about $1 to $2. However, while the price is cheap, the seats are usually made of wood and not padded, so they can feel uncomfortable. Another unique characteristic of transportation here is that everyone drives on the left side of the road. But why switch to driving on the left? The answer lies in cost and convenience. The majority of Samoans live in countries like New Zealand and Australia, where driving on the left is the norm. This switch allows them to easily import used cars from these countries, rather than having to buy cars from the US, where driving is on the right. To give you an idea, a used 2015 Toyota Corolla in the US averages around $40,000 in 2023. In contrast, in Australia or New Zealand, similar cars only cost about $8,000 to $10,000, making them 4 to 5 times cheaper. With this price difference, switching to driving on the left helps Samoans save significantly when purchasing cars. Even in rural areas where people use ox carts, they also drive on the left. Samoa is truly a fascinating place where traditions, modern life, and economic decisions all blend seamlessly to create a unique island experience. Samoa used to be one of the last places on Earth where you could watch the sunset and welcome the new year, just like its neighbor American Samoa. But on December 29, 2011, Samoa jumped across the international date line, skipping a day and shifting from UTC-11 to UTC+13. This move made Samoa one of the first places in the world to celebrate the new year, alongside neighboring island nations like Kiribati and Tonga. You can even experience something exciting here: time travel. Yes, you heard that right. For example, you can celebrate the New Year in Samoa, then take a 30-minute flight to American Samoa and celebrate again, since American Samoa is 24 hours behind its neighbor. Today, the island nation of Samoa consists of 10 prominent islands nestled in the crystal-clear waters of the Pacific Ocean, covering about 1,093 square miles. Samoa is nearly 2.5 times larger than New York City, and 4 times the size of Disneyland, California. However, the population here is only about 222,000 people. Interestingly, the number of Samoans worldwide reaches up to 688,000, meaning only 1/3 of Samoans remain in Samoa. So where have the other 2/3 gone? More Samoans live outside of Samoa than within it. Specifically, 37.8% live in New Zealand, 29.7% in the United States, 11.4% in American Samoa, and 5% in Australia. However, those living abroad send money back home to support their families, and this remittance accounts for up to 20% of Samoa's GDP. When you arrive in Upolu, the heart of Samoa, especially in Apia, the capital and only city, you'll find a vibrant and energetic community. Life in Samoa will surely surprise you with its uniqueness. Samoan women stand out with their natural beauty, sun-kissed skin, thick shiny hair and bright smiles. Interestingly, Samoan women often have larger and stronger physiques, as traditional beliefs hold that bigger body shapes are more beautiful. Another cultural trait is the habit of wearing flowers in their hair. You'll see women pinning hibiscus flowers or wearing bright floral hats, though only certain community members can wear these hats as a symbol of status. Another eye-catching tradition is the lava, skirts worn by both men and women. Whether they are teachers, doctors, or even police officers, all men in Samoa wear lavas, often paired with flip-flops. In many families, it's common for both spouses to wear matching lavas as a symbol of equality and practicality. Would you try wearing one? One thing you'll notice in Samoa is the boundless joy of the women here. They genuinely seem happy all the time. The culture places strong emphasis on gender equality, and in many cases women are prioritized in ways that seem rare elsewhere. Take Olivia, a traveler from the US, for example. She was amazed to see how comfortable Samoan women seemed, as men took on many labor-intensive tasks. On her second day in Samoa, Olivia jokingly remarked that the only manual labor she saw a woman doing was sweeping the yard while wearing a bright floral skirt. Meanwhile, men were busy chopping wood, preparing meals, climbing trees for coconuts, and crafting wooden furniture. But don't be mistaken, Samoan women are not lazy. They play a central role in raising children and maintaining family harmony. They also manage finances, run small businesses, and support their husbands in countless ways. Their contributions may not always be visible to tourists, but they are essential to the rhythm of life in Samoa. What do you think of Samoan families? Are you more impressed by the women or the men? If it's the women, comment 3. If it's the men, comment 10. Speaking of family life in Samoa, forgetting your wife's birthday isn't just an oversight, it can have serious consequences. Unlike in other countries where a forgotten birthday might lead to a late celebration, in Samoa, if a wife reports it with clear evidence, the husband could face a significant fine, and if it happens a second time, well, if you're curious, comment 14. Samoan men must also prove themselves through a unique and traditional coming-of-age ritual. They must engage in a brief secret relationship with a local girl, which must remain undisclosed. Despite its small size, Samoa is developing steadily while maintaining a sense of abundance. One thing that stands out on the roads is the iconic public buses, moving works of art painted in vibrant colors like lime green, bright yellow, and deep ocean blue. Decorated with tropical flowers and cultural symbols, these buses even have quirky names or bold phrases painted on the sides. Some are equipped with LED lights and blast island music, making every ride feel like a party on wheels. Want to ride one? It'll only cost $1 to $2. But be warned, seats are usually wooden, so they aren't the most comfortable. Samoans drive on the left side of the road, which wasn't always the case. In 2009, the country switched from driving on the right to the left, aligning with New Zealand and Australia. This allowed Samoans to import cheaper used cars from these countries rather than the US, saving them thousands of dollars. However, the switch wasn't without controversy. An organization called People Against Switching Sides was formed in opposition. Want to know why? Comment 5. Samoan homes are also unique. Traditional houses have no walls, doors, or fences, just a raised floor, wooden posts, and a roof made of palm leaves or tiles. This design allows fresh ocean breezes to flow freely inside, creating a naturally cool and open environment. If you're worried about wildlife, don't be. Samoa has no dangerous animals, just friendly birds, harmless reptiles, and beautiful marine life. The crime rate is also incredibly low, making Samoa one of the safest places in the world. When visiting Samoa, there are many must-see attractions. There is a breathtaking 30-meter-deep waterhole surrounded by lush greenery, accessible via a wooden ladder. Imagine watching a graceful Samoan girl in a floral dress confidently diving into the water. It's an unforgettable sight. In Apia, you can explore where locals sell unique shell jewelry and colorful dresses. Visit dedicated to the famous author who made Samoa his final home. For beach lovers, is ranked among the world's most beautiful by National Geographic, with white sands and turquoise waters. Love Adventure offers rainforest hikes and waterfalls, while provides a tranquil escape. Food lovers will enjoy Samoan cuisine, especially raw fish salad in coconut milk, grilled tuna, and taro leaves with coconut cream. Samoa is also known for vibrant festivals. The In September bursts with traditional dance, music, and canoe races. The highlights the longboats symbolizing teamwork and pride. Living in Samoa is surprisingly affordable. Rent in Apia ranges from $500 to $800, while rural homes cost as little as $200 to $400. Local food is also cheap. Taro, bananas, and papayas cost only 50 cents to $2 per kilogram, while fresh fish is $3 to $10 per kilogram. Public transport is just $1 to $2 per ride, and healthcare is low cost, with doctor visits ranging from $10 to $30. A single person can live comfortably on $650 to $900 per month, and a 7-day trip costs just $400 to $700. Compared to the US, where living costs can reach $3,500, Samoa is only about 30% of that. Would you visit or live in Samoa? If yes, comment 1. If no, comment 15. If you want to know how to live here for just $550, let us know. We've reached the end of our travel documentary on Samoa. If you found this useful, like and comment. If there's anything we can improve, let us know. See you next time.